Hey, Harper's Bazaar, it's me, Law Roach, and today we'll be looking at some of my styling moments. This is Fashion Flashback. The first look is Celine Dion, 2017, at the Billboard Awards wearing Stéphane Roland. Affectionately and instantly, it became known as the cloud dress. That's because of the beautiful sleeves. When we got Celine in a look for the dress, I love to call it a goosebump moment or a clutch your pearls moment. And with Celine, when she puts something on that she loves, she starts to sing. So she put the dress on and it was shortly followed with a beautiful song. I just remember walking her down this really narrow hallway, and all I can see is like women with full faces of makeup and red lips. It was almost like she was a football player and she was like dodging the defense, doing everything to get her to the stage without any stains or any accidents happening to that dress. She was performing My Heart Will Go On at the Billboard Awards, and literally there were grown men, including some rappers, sobbing. That is one of my greatest memories of her and my work. Yeah, I'm so proud to have been part of that look. The next look is Ariana Grande and custom Giambattista Valli at the Grammys. We wanted her to feel and look like a princess, but we didn't want to go traditional pink or pastel, so we chose this really beautiful muted gray. Giambattista doesn't do a lot of custom gowns, so I love to say that I kind of made that introduction. I'm so blessed to have relationships where I can kind of bypass a lot of the red tape and go straight to the source. And so I called him and was like, she's nominated for a few Grammys and it's a really big special night for her. And he said yes, and there goes the dress. Okay, the next one is the gorgeous, the amazing Anya Taylor-Joy at the premiere of Emma. This was a really beautiful era in my career working with Anya. What makes this look so special is that she's actually wearing something from my personal archives. She's wearing a Bob Mackie dress and neck piece. He was inspired by the costumes from My Fair Lady, and she has this really interesting beauty and this etherealness, if that's a real word. And I just thought that this gown with this girl at that moment was absolutely perfect. So next we have the beautiful Zendaya at the Spider-Man No Way Home premiere wearing Valentino Couture. You know, we're really into method dressing. I know everybody thinks it started with Barbie, but we kind of, been doing it for a while now. As you can see, it's clearly, obviously, spider webs, and she had a mask on that was paying homage to Spider-Man and his mask, and she looks so mysterious in this picture. She almost looks like a villain in a way, which is so cool. And then the lovely couple together, and Tom is in custom Prada. We had two really beautiful legacy houses behind us, supporting us for this night. I had dressed men before, but I don't know if I had ever dressed a guy that had so much innate passion and love for tailoring as Tom does. So it was really interesting. It was just such a big night for them, and it was such a big night for me because I got to dress essentially Spider-Man and Mary Jane. So how many stylists can really say they've done that? I'm listening. Oh, no one, okay. The next one is the incredible, the gorgeous, the stunning Miss Bella Hadid wearing Tom Ford Gucci. This as well is from my personal archive. So I got some goodies, I got some goodies. I mean, just look at her in this Tom Ford. She's the quintessential example of what a Tom Ford girl looked like back then. And for her to look so beautiful and so stunning and so sophisticated and so sexy all at the same time, which in my opinion was one of the greatest fashion eras of all time, Tom Ford's reign at Gucci. She's a vintage girl, and I'm a vintage girl as well. Now, the next photo, we are looking at the incomparable Kerry Washington and Ellie Saab at the September 22 Emmys. Kerry's a very petite lady, and it's a delicate balance of not putting her in things that overwhelm her. She can carry and she can wear clothes for sure, but I think it was always my goal to really show off her body. What elevated it to me is putting the woofer stockings with it. The jewelry is very simple and delicate, so a delicate flower wearing delicate flowers. It's just really a beautiful story. And the next look is actually me for the CFDA. I'm wearing custom Oscar de la Renta. And I won the first, the inaugural, and the only one to this date that has won the Stylist Award presented by the CFDA. And Kerry's wearing Vera Wang down there, you know, helping me out, making sure that my pictures come out great and being a great friend and ally. I just wanted to feel royal and also pay a little bit homage to Andre Leon's Halle and this silhouette that he was really known for. He was my first representation of a Black man in fashion, and I thought since it was such a big night for me that I would want to share that with him in some type of way. I'll always be grateful for Kerry and her beautiful introduction and her kind words, and that I've watched numerous times, but when it gets to my part, I kind of always shut it off. So the next look is Lindsay Lohan. She was wearing Valentino at the premiere of Falling for Christmas. When she put this dress on, it was like, okay, this is the one. Again, one of those clutch your pearls, goosebump moments. What I love about this Valentino dress that it felt, you know, something from the late 60s, early 70s, where, you know, these glamorous women would get dressed up to go to a dinner party. I knew that she would, you know, love that reference and see the reference and see the vision. And the hair was just pulled back. The diamonds were very minimal. And I was like so blown away when I got the call that she wanted to work with me. And we talked about fashion for hours, and she was just like incredible to work with. You know, Lindsay, if you happen to watch this, I still want to go to the storage and play with some of your vintage clothes, so we got to make that happen. This is Megan Thee Stallion. This dress is Bakmai. Megan had been away from social media. She had been away from her fans. She had been away from the world for a while, and this was kind of her reintroduction to the world. I was so blessed to be a part of this moment. I always have to sneak stuff in on Meg, like follow my gut and my instinct, because again, I try to really know what my clients will react to and what they'll love, and also what'll look good on their body. And this was a new Meg, new body, and we tried this dress on in a fitting, and she was like, you showed me that sketch. I was like, I did, and I just went on and got it made because I felt something. But yeah, this one was really special. So the next one we have is Hunter Schafer at Vanity Fair wearing Anne de la Mystère. This look shook the world. This body and the attitude, and this took a lot of courage to wear this look to Vanity Fair. Like, Hunter is a fashion girl, you know, like she knows collections, she knows the designers, she knows. So this one I was like, I'm gonna sneak it in, and I remember she had to think about it. She was like, but it's a lot. I'm like, it is a lot, but it's really good. And discussion kept going all night. And then the affectionate name for this look is the titties. And so when she called, and I'm like, what's it gonna be? She's like, I think I'm gonna wear the titties. I think this, to me, has solidified itself in fashion pop culture, and we'll see this look for years and years and years to come. One of my all-time favorite looks. So the next one is Zendaya at the London premiere of Dune 2, and Zendaya's wearing vintage Terry Mugler. Anybody sees this look, they'll call it the robot from now on. I think this was the pinnacle of my career. You know, everything's going down from here. It took a long time and a lot of conversations, and we built up the courage to contact Casey Caldwell at Mugler and ask him. So we come in the room, and it's like his team on this side, my team on this side, her, and we're looking at each other, and we like taking deep breaths, and I pulled out my phone, and I just like, we want to wear this. The first fitting was really magical. They laid out all the pieces, and we started with the shoes fit, and then we started with the shin fit, then the thigh fit. And before you knew it, she had the entire suit on, and I was literally in tears. I've been able to live out so many of my dreams doing this job, and that one just took my breath away. So the next look is Madame Celine Dion wearing Valentino at the Grammys. It's two women that have meant so much to me in my life, Zendaya and Celine Dion, and I think Celine really changed the trajectory of my career when we started working together years ago. I got the call from her team and said that she had been invited to present the Album of the Year award at the Grammys. You know, Celine is asking if you would do it, and I just was like, I would do anything for Celine Dion. I wanted her to feel like a queen. This coat felt really royal, like a garment that a queen would wear. She was wearing an incredible Tiffany's necklace. I think that necklace sold right after that, so Tiffany's, I'm waiting for my commission check. Thank you very much. But more than how she looked, it's how she felt. We got to see Celine in front of the world again, looking healthy and happy and strong, and I think that is the greatest gift from that moment for me. That's it. Thank you, Harper's Bazaar.